Welcome to Walletopia. We appreciate you being here. Please go to walletopia.info and register. You won't regret it. And remember, this is where you come when you want to know anything and everything there is about the world of wallets. Now, a highly requested wallet, the Airo Stealth wallet, compares to be the thinnest functional wallet on the market. So let's get into it. It comes in this very sleek and thin package, carrying forward the thinness that they have in their marketing, all to the packaging as well, which all companies should do. So if we open this up, we see we've got some tissue paper surrounding this. All right. We're presented with some interesting information. This insert information also demonstrates how cash fits. So you kind of get a great 2-for-1 on the education here. A lot of good information. Some cards in here as well. And here's the wallet. Another piece of fabric, but this is the wallet. Get really close here. It's sewn all around the exterior. Just to be a couple pieces. It's got their logo on the exterior. Of course, if you fold this, this is what gets us the ready-to-use wallet here. Very thin. There's elastic here in the middle. As mentioned, that's where your cash goes. This will be interesting. Now on to the feature review of the Airo Stealth wallet. All right, if we look at the exterior here, there are no appreciable features on the exterior. Just very interesting ballistic material. And if we go to the interior, we can see that there is this crisscross pattern here on the back. And that is RFID material. I know. I think it also provides structural support to the outside material, but we'll talk about that more. And we have one card slot here on the left-hand side, which provides an ID window. Nothing covers that. There's no plastic or anything there, so nothing can go wrong. I think that's the way to go, really. And then on the right-hand side, we have yet one more card slot, which has this quick access thumb push here. You put your thumb in here to push cards in and out. And we also have, right in the middle here, this is for cash. This is a strap. And so cash folds or just lays across here, and that's where you have your cash stored. And with that, that's a quick review of the features of the Airo Stealth wallet. Just doesn't want to close, does it? Well, anyway, now onto the card and cash insertion test. Now, from a minimalist perspective, 3 cards, 5 is reasonable. I had 4 in there, and 8 is what the company recommends. Plus, 4 slips of cash. What was awesome here, obviously, is that it not only fit U.S. currency but also yen and euro. They have talked about how they were creating additional wallets to accommodate foreign currencies, but I think it works just fine. It's right at the edge, but I think it handles it just fine. Part of the thinness aspect is you can't get away from the fact that you have volume, and volume creates bulk. But you can see how they've offset the cards here on both sides. Well, that helps thin things out by distributing it across the wallet. Even in this little bit here on the top and the bottom here, it does provide more of a thin profile. And so there was a lot of effort that went into this besides just the material to try and keep this thin. That helps really contribute it to a thin looking feeling wallet, very much like the Alette wallets and what they do here. Now with the RFID that's in, I know, I still think it adds structural integrity. which, you know, I think is okay. But the problem is that you can't do any tapping. You still have to take cards almost out to make this happen. Let me show you what that means. So if you have a card in here and you want to be able to use this, you have to open your wallet up, kind of bend it, pull it out, and that's how you tap. You might as well just pull it out because you're having to open your wallet. Granted, it's the thinness, it's the stealthy nature of this, and that's trying to be the emphasis here, but you know, tap is what it's all about these days. Shouldn't have to pull my card out of my wallet, so some kind of a quick access would have been nice, but having to do that versus if there was no RFID in here, I could just have this on the outside, just tap it and be just fine. Designed and manufactured in the United States from 2 laser cut pieces that are sewn together, the interior and really the exterior piece, let me show you. We have these laser cut openings here, there, 4 really, and of course there is the ability to have this elastic that's threaded through here. You have the interior and you have the exterior, and it is sewn all the way around. And so it does have a somewhat of a lip to it, but other than that, it is really, really super thin. And of course, it's very strong. Strength is what they market. I mean, all their videos are around that. Now, I can't conspicuously find anywhere where they mention the material that's used here, but I'm sure it's some kind of ballistic material like Kevlar Spectra, with this layer of RFID in here. Now, I suspect the RFID layer really, again, is a rigid support layer than anything else, and so really for them it's a 2-for-1. Now, this provides the basis to advertise the strength and ability. I mean, you can't tear this apart with your bare hands. This ballistic bungee cord here is used for the cash loop of the wallet, as demonstrated. You kind of see it's very thin, very strong. This is really sweat and water resistant. You know, being that it's a man-made material, it's also vegan friendly too. Measurements on this little wallet, 3.9 by 3 by 0.5. And it weighs, drumroll please, an amazing 5 grams. Amazing, really. Now, of course you're saying, well, it's just 2 small, slim pieces of fabric. Well, yeah, but it's the type of fabric, it's the design and so forth. Now, it's worth noting that they provide a leather version of this wallet as well for those who are looking for a more natural option. I like the look, feel, and operation of this wallet. And if you're looking for a super thin wallet that's really durable, this is a great option. The company also donates 3% of their profits to nonprofit organizations that provide humanitarian relief and building resiliency in local communities. So that's really nice. And they do have a 2-year guarantee on this wallet, as well as great customer service. It's very responsive from everything I can tell. So now let's get on to the final score. For quality of 5, the durability of the wallet and the material convinced me. High quality isn't just a leather or metal thing. Now price, a 2. Not knowing what the material is to understand the cost models, the price does seem a little high, even with US-based manufacturing involved and the type of construction. Features, a 3, usability of 4, and perception of 4. That still gives us a very good score, 38 out of 50. Like to see all the rankings? I always tell you, go to walletopia.info/rankings. Click on the link up here. That'll take you there as well. We appreciate you being here. If you've made it all the way to the end, we'll see you in the next review. Bye.